Hello everyone, we're back at it again here on this channel. You know me, the biggest Vanillaware fan in the game. I would like to talk about Unicorn Overlord a little bit, what's been going on, and where I'm at with it myself. So of course, if you guys watched some of my previous videos, you will know that I saw Unicorn Overlord at Vanillaware when it was being worked on. Oh god, it was almost 5 years ago now. When I saw the game, it looked a lot more like a PS2 game. It was a lot less developed. There was a lot less going on visually with it. And now when I saw the gameplay of Unicorn Overlord, I said, "Oh, that's it, right there." I knew already, but there was no question. When I was at the studio, I saw some enemies. I saw the overworld map. I saw some NPCs. Some of the enemies that I saw were like werewolf-looking dudes, kind of like the ones from Grand Knight's History. I saw a nun NPC who was kind of standing, holding a greatsword of some kind. So she looked like an idle NPC from like a hub or something. And like I said, I saw some of the overworld map. So yes, I'm very excited for it to finally come out, especially since it looks like the style of tactical RPG that I really like. Like, I just live for games like that. So, you know, it couldn't have come at a better time for me. One of the reasons I've been radio silent on this game is that I'm basically on a media blackout for it. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to know anything about the characters. I don't want to know anything about the gameplay. For once, I'm actually taking a step back, and I want to experience it basically fresh for myself. I haven't been closely following it, but there are some issues going on right now, some discussions happening over the localization, some of the liberties, the artistic liberties that the localization team may have taken with this game, that are putting people a little bit on edge right now. That discussion is going on Twitter, and to be honest, even that stuff, I don't want to story spoil myself, so I haven't been looking at it that close. But basically, you get the you-know-who localization defenders, and then you have the kind of the purists. And in this case, it seems to me, based on just cursory readings of what's out there, it seems that the translation at least has not been changed to do what everyone's afraid of, like adding all this stupid girl boss shit and adding fucking Gamergate references and stuff like that. Like, that's why localization as a concept needs to die. However, it just seems that people are having issue right now with some of the excessive overwriting that's been going on with this translation. Even industry veterans, like the absolutely great legend Yasubi Matsuno, weighed in on this issue, and he made a post about how that kind of reminds him of the original Final Fantasy Tactics translation and some of the issues around that. Some people are acting like he's slamming these people who are talking about localization being bad, and he really isn't. He says actually a lot of the issues that came out around Final Fantasy Tactics' original translation was that the level of translation that they had back then was quite low, and the skill and knowledge of the translators was, and the technological limitations as well caused that kind of issue, and that he prefers the War of the Lions translation better. Anyway, you can go and look at that yourself. It's all good. I would just like to say death to localizers. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding, though. If you watch the way localizers talk about their craft, you will understand why they are being replaced by AI and why they deserve it. Another thing about the discourse that's supremely ironic is that the reason anyone knows who Vanillaware is at all is because of Dragon's Crown, and that whole issue was because of social justice people shitting on the game, and Vanillaware and the community shitting on them back, and as a result, Dragon's Crown was the highest selling game they ever produced because of that discourse. And now you have those people aggressively defending any game that has this weird over translation or, like, you know, audience adjusting or whatever they call it now. And it's like, I don't know if you know who you're dealing with. That's about where I'm at with it. I will talk more about this game after it releases. Like I said, I'm kind of on a media blackout on this. my pre-order's in, and I'm literally just waiting for it to hit. And that's where I'm at. I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. I'm sure you are. I do have some other Vanillaware loot that I scored recently that I would like to talk about at some point. I was planning to do, for the longest time, I've been planning to do a Vanillaware loot video where I go through all the stuff that all the merchandise that I own, the figures, the trinkets, the books, my huge art book collection, all that stuff. I've been meaning to go through that. However, with the birth of my son and moving houses and stuff like that, it's been a little bit difficult to get all that stuff together in one place and find the time to do it. So I would like to do that stuff for you guys eventually. But as of right now, I'm in the middle of a lot of things. So maybe in the near future, I'll get around to it. Anyway, that's about where we're at. Just stream of consciousness, ranting here. Yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching, and I'm excited to read your comments.